welcome back to my channel and welcome to August favorites. Maybe you remember a few years ago when creators used to do favorites for each month about movies, about the games they liked, about the makeup products they liked. I really liked watching them, especially Marcia's videos. So I decided to make one for myself. If it's gonna be cute. Throwback. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna start with beauty category, and the thing I started doing this month is actually for the first time ever using blush on my cheeks, and I think it really livens up my face. So what I've been using is this little palette from Sephora. It's called Vivid Earth. It's just a face palette, and I use this shade of blush. I think it's really pretty. It's called Heritage, so I think it goes well with autumn ones and stuff. There's also a bit more of a sparkling blush. There's a highlighter and a bronzer. I gotta say the bronzer though is way too light for me. I have it on now. I don't know if you can even see that. But yeah, I received this palette as a gift, I think 3 years ago, so there's a high chance it's expired, but still works very well because I haven't opened it for a long while. So because it was closed, you know, in the packaging and the foil, I think it's completely fine. And yeah, I really like it. Another thing I was really enjoying in the beauty category is actually UV gel polish, and it's color Hot Cocoa, so really good for the upcoming months. I actually have it on my nails right now. It's this very nice kind of nude color. So yeah, really pretty, very practical. And I gotta say, I have my nails like a little bit chipped and stuff from gardening and crafting and stuff like that, and this nail polish is very forgiving. So aside from the fact that it looks very pretty, it's very practical and it's easy to apply because I have some less forgiving nail color. So if you do red and it's not that easy to do on your own, okay? If you manage to get it on your fingers instead of your nails and you harden it in the lamp, it's quite difficult to get off and it kind of ruins your manicure. And this one just works. So yeah, highly recommend. And moving on to books category. This month I've read a comic book. It's actually the premiere of the Polish edition of the Nightwing comic book. So this Nightwing Leaping into the Light, it's very nice. It's a compilation of Nightwing comics, and let me tell you, the art in this is amazing. It's beautiful. I love it. Although I gotta say, because it's a compilation of comics, of comic books, you know, issues here and there, it's not all of them at once. I think it's the chosen ones. So yeah, at the end the art changes because a different person draws the comic, and the difference is pretty jarring for me because the entire issue is the same guy drawing the characters, so you get used to the style and then it suddenly changes. So I was like, what is happening? But the story was still compelling. I quite liked it. I really like Nightwing's story and Nightwing as a character, so I'm really glad I got it. It's volume 1. I hope there was enough interest that they're gonna keep releasing it in Polish. So yeah, Polish edition of Nightwing Leaping into the Light. And look, he's got that puppy. So cute. And the next category is sports exercise category, and I gotta say I really enjoyed doing cardio with a game on Switch, and the game is called Knockout Fitness. It's made by a studio called Marvels. It's a really fun game. So what this game is about is martial arts inspired exercises. So you can punch the air, you can kick the air in front of you. It's really fun. It really gets you, you know, pumped for the exercise. It is challenging. It's quite challenging, you know. And the first day I did that, I was like, I can do the full workout, right? I had to stop in the middle and I was like, you know, wheezing for air. Because, you know, I stay at home a lot working at the computer. I'm sure that's the case for a lot of people, that when you work in front of the computer, you come back home and you are tired from work. so you sit down and you don't really, run around that much. So this game really makes you move, and like makes you move, which is fun. I really enjoy it. And also I can see the progress I've made, because as I said, the first time I was doing so bad, and now I jumped from 10 minutes workout to 20 minutes, because you start from 10 minutes, you unlock 20 minutes, and then you unlock 30 minutes. So I decided to change to 20 minutes once I unlocked it, and it gives you a really good set of exercises, some for, for your arms, for punching, some for your legs, squats, kicks. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. And I'm really glad that my cardio skills got much better. So it works, it's fun. I really enjoy fitness, dancing games for Switch in general. So yeah, highly recommend it. And speaking of games, my favorite Anyway, my favorite game this month was Final Fantasy VII. So I played the remake. Amazing. It's such a good game. I love it. It's absolutely incredible. So I played Final Fantasy VII Remake and the DLC. So I completed the game. So now I wanna play it on hard mode because it's just so enjoyable. The combat system, amazing. It's the best combat system I have ever seen in the game. I enjoy it so much. So it's my favorite Final Fantasy game so far. I have nothing bad to say about it. And also, I started playing the original Final Fantasy VII because my history of Final Fantasy VII is when I was little, I saw Advent Children film in Japanese. I had no idea what was going on whatsoever. They didn't have subtitles, not that I could read subtitles in English anyway. But I was so charmed by this, the characters, the fighting sequences, the chasing sequences, how beautifully it was executed, right? So from that point, I was a fan of Final Fantasy VII, but I never could play original because I didn't have anything I could play it on realistically. So I watched many videos explaining the story to know what's even happening, what it is about. And now I am so lucky to be playing the original game because you can look at the story, overview, but it offers so many details. The game itself, it's so much fun to play as well. The combat system, weirdly enough, it's very similar to Remake, or rather Remake is very similar to the OG, just with some improvements. So I enjoy both of them, the OG and the Remake, equally. They are amazing, I love it. So yeah, if you have a chance to play OG Final Fantasy VII and the Remake, the OG is much cheaper at the moment than the Remake. You can get it on Steam, for instance. You can also get the Remake on Steam, and it comes with the DLC. I got it with the DLC as a package. If you're getting it for PS4 though, from what I heard, you can buy the base game for PS4, but the DLC is for PS5, something like that, so I don't know. But yeah, if you can play it, I highly recommend. And also, I think the next part comes out next year in 2024, so yeah, I'm so excited. So yeah, that's about it when it comes to my favorites this month for August. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what your favorites were, what you enjoyed this month, and yeah, I'll see you next time.